You are watching News 9 Live. I'm Krishna Kumar and I'm being joined by my colleague and friend Pankaj Mishra as we discuss the Congress versus BJP corruption war that is brewing in the southern Indian state of Karnataka. Now, the Congress and the BJP are locked in a do-or-die battle in the upcoming Karnataka State Assembly elections. The Congress put the Bommai-led BJP government in Karnataka on the back foot with allegations of corruption. The Congress had raised the issue of 40% commission in the awarding of contracts for public works. However, the BJP has shot back at the Congress party by releasing, quote-unquote, Congress files. Now, the Congress files alleges rampant corruption under the UPA government, and the party posted the first episode of a video series that's being called, quote-unquote, Congress Files on its official Twitter handle. We have Meeta Chakraborty, Congress spokesperson, joining us, and we also have Rajesh Sharma, BJP leader, set to join us in just a bit. But Pankaj, before we take it to them, clearly this is a high-stakes battle in Karnataka, and that's the reason why the levels of corruption also are reportedly higher.
Well, absolutely, Krishna, and looks like the BJP is going back to its trick in the book in 2014 when it took on the Congress as far as corruption is concerned, and BJP once again is digging the old graves and bringing out numbers and corruptions right from 2G to other scams that happened during the Congress rule. And obviously for Congress too, a lot is at stake in Karnataka, and they are also trying to hit back, and they have come up with their own ingenious ways of first they called it 40% Sarkara, and then the PCM concept, and now one more payment gateway caricature that they have come out with has the photo of Prime Minister Modi on it. So likewise, BJP knows that the chances for the Congress and especially trying to topple the BJP government in the state as of now. Congress is also not leaving any stone unturned, although there are some interior issues that are bogging down Congress as of now. But obviously, looking at how Congress is poised in Karnataka as of now, BJP is not leaving anything to chance, and with such kind of a video representation, corruption case files, series 1 is out, obviously, and almost all top leaders are also tweeting it out, Krishna. They are not trying to, let go.
You mean the top BJP leaders in Delhi are also tweeting it out?
They are doing it. The spokespersons are also doing it. So that way, it shows the gravity there.
Right, it's quite something, and the thing is that the state of Karnataka is equally crucial for both the parties, Pankaj. That's the fact of the matter. And the issue of corruption, incidentally, Pankaj, it's been on the mind of the Prime Minister himself. You've seen him hit out at those corrupt will not be spared on occasion after occasion. Let's quickly listen to what the Prime Minister had to say, and then we'll continue this discussion.
दुर्भाग्य से गुलामी के कालखंड से करप्शन की एक लेगेसी हमें मिली है, लेकिन दुख इस बात का है कि आजादी के बाद के अनेकों दशकों तक इस लेगेसी को हटाने के बजाय किसी न किसी रूप में कुछ लोग उसको सशक्त करते गए। साथियों, आप याद कीजिए, 10 वर्ष पहले जब आप गोल्डन जुबिली मना रहे थे, तब देश में क्या स्थिति थी? तब की सरकार के हर फैसले, हर प्रोजेक्ट सवालों के घेरे में थे। करप्शन के हर केस में पहले के केस से बड़ा होने की होड़ लगी हुई थी। तूने इतना किया तो मैं इतना करके दिखाऊंगा। आज देश में इकोनॉमी की साइज के लिए लाख करोड़ यानी ट्रिलियन डॉलर की चर्चा होती है, लेकिन तब घोटालों की साइज के लिए लाख करोड़ की टर्म मशहूर हुई थी। इतने बड़े बड़े घोटाले हुए, लेकिन आरोपी निश्चिंत थे। उन्हें पता था कि तब का सिस्टम उनके साथ खड़ा है। साल 2014 के बाद हमारा पहला दायित्व व्यवस्था में भरोसे को फिर कायम करने का रहा और इसलिए हमने काले धन को लेकर, बेनामी संपत्ति को लेकर मिशन मोड पर एक्शन शुरू किया। हमने भ्रष्टाचारियों के साथ साथ भ्रष्टाचार को बढ़ावा देने वाले कानूनों पर प्रहार करना शुरू किया। दुर्भाग्य से भ्रष्टाचार से जुड़े मामले वर्षों तक खींचते चले जाते हैं। ऐसे मामले भी आए हैं जिसमें एफआईआर होने के 10 साल बाद भी सजा की धाराओं पर चर्चा चलती रहती है। आज भी जिन मामलों पर एक्शन हो रहे हैं वो कई कई साल पुराने हैं। जांच में देरी दो तरीके से समस्या को जन्म देती है। एक तरफ भ्रष्टाचारी को सजा देर से मिलती है तो दूसरी तरफ निर्दोष परेशान होता रहता है। हमें सुनिश्चित करना होगा कि कैसे हम इस प्रोसेस को तेज बनाएं और भ्रष्टाचार में दोषी को सजा मिलने का रास्ता साफ हो पाए। हमें बेस्ट इंटरनेशनल प्रैक्टिसेस को स्टडी करना होगा, जांच अधिकारियों की कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग पर फोकस करना होगा। और साथियों, आपके बीच मैं एक बात फिर स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूं। आज देश में करप्शन के खिलाफ कार्रवाई करने के लिए राजनीति की इच्छा शक्ति में कोई कमी नहीं है।
Right, that was the Prime Minister's message, Pankaj. And let's now bring the other side of the spectrum. Congress Party spokesperson and Karnataka Chief Randeep Surjewala, who has hit out at the BJP for bringing the ED all the way to Karnataka.
When all else fails for Modi ji, what does he use? So the election department of the BJP, yes, I mean the ED, the income tax department, which is a BJP frontal organization, and the captive bureau of investigation, the CBI, have been pressed into service.
Right, and now we have Meeta Chakraborty, Congress spokesperson, and Rajesh Sharma, BJP leader, both joining us. So we're going to begin with Rajesh Sharma. Rajesh Sharma, just heard Randeep Singh Surjewala tell us that, you know, it is the BJP who has gotten the ED to Karnataka. It brings the income tax department, especially when the elections are around the corner.
Basically, I can say Congress have a problem. When they lose the election, they say that the election commission is biased, the EVMs are hacked. When Rahul Gandhi gets into some charges, and then they say that the courts are not working in best possible way, and they all put all the type of allegations against the court. They go and march against the court and similar type of things. And when the agencies hold these corrupt persons, they always speak about the ED, CBI, or whatever agency. I can say for every agency they have been speaking, CAG, CVC, name anyone, and they have been speaking. So definitely the corrupts have a thing in hand that they try to blame others. Our government have been very active against corruption. I can say the corruption complaints in the country have come down to 1/4 after 2014. It was affecting the country like termites. Take it demonetization, take it digitalization, take it Jan Dhan, take it SIT on black money, take it tax treaties, Benami, RERA. Several acts are there, and here every act will be applicable to everyone. So here a person cannot say that these acts are made only for Congress or some other parties, not for BJP. If in demonetization the money was not allowed, it was for each and everyone at the same time. Similarly, in RERA, if some corruption in the real estate sector is there, then it is applicable to everyone. Similarly, Benami, it is applicable to everyone. So since this government says it very clearly, whosoever is the person, that person need to be behind bars, and corruption cannot be tolerated. It is a zero tolerance policy against corruption.
Right.
Aadhaar we have taken, Jandan accounts we have taken, direct benefit transfer is going across the country.
Let me bring this across to you.
If we take the food security, the PM Kisan.
Right. Mr. Chakraborty, clearly the BJP is on a very clear direction when it comes to corruption, and that's the reason why you've seen the Congress files being released on their Twitter handle. You've seen the Congress talk about the 40% Sarkar, but the BJP listing out the legacy of corruption.
Okay, can I first ask you, is BJP a government in the center and in many states as well in India at the present point in time? Or are they a movie production house? Why are they releasing a movie named Congress Files instead of, if they really have credible pieces of evidence, why are they not going to court? Why are they not filing a charge sheet and getting conviction rate up? I'll share some simple data with you. Since 2005, in the 17 years of existence of ED, about 5,906 cases have been registered. A very recent data has shown that out of this 5,900 odd cases, only 1,142 cases where the investigation has been completed and a charge sheet had been filed in 17 long years by ED. And out of that, only in 25 cases had there been a conclusion drawn or a conviction drawn. That means the conviction rate is 0.42%, less than 0.5%. Now that shows the credibility and the way the ED, CBI are being misused by the central government. More than 90% of cases registered under ED and CBI are against opposition leaders. So when you have someone like Shubhendu Adhikari who was seen taking money on camera, when you have someone like Hemanta Biswa Sharma, the Assam Chief Minister, who was being targeted by BJP only when he was part of Congress on water supply scam in Assam. When they cross over to BJP, suddenly there is a washing machine and the investigation stops. So Narayan Rane is no longer a corrupt person. You do not hear about the Reddy brothers of Bellary. You do not hear anything about Shubhendu Adhikari, about Mukul Roy, who is kind of shuttling between TMC and the BJP.
Right.
You do not hear about Hemanta Biswa Sharma anymore. Because BJP has this magical washing machine and more than 90% of the cases are being targeted only for opposition leaders.
Right, Rajesh Sharma, that's a very clear counter from Mr. Chakraborty.
From a state, just a last point, last 10 seconds please. Coming from a state like Karnataka, where a BJP leader wrote a letter and put it in writing to the Prime Minister of the nation saying that it's impossible to get any work done in the state without paying 40% commission. It's a matter of shame that in that state, BJP has the guts to talk against corruption. When they have tall leaders sitting within BJP with huge grave charges of corruption against them.
Fair enough. Rajesh Sharma, the problem is right now the level of corruption is being alleged against the Karnataka state government, specifically speaking.
Basically, I can say that there was a case which was filed by the Lokayukta and action was taken. The person, I think raids were done, money was seized and actions were taken. So definitely whosoever does corruption, BJP is very clear. BJP is, our Prime Minister had laid a clear mandate that whosoever does, it is from the ruling party or the opposition party or the business front or the bureaucrats, whosoever it is across the country, he need to be put behind bars. In the CBI conclave also, he mentioned that same thing. In CBI, most of the cases, if you take, are of bureaucrats, of senior persons in the administration system. Definitely, they are also will be put behind bars and actions will be taken if things are there. They take the gimmicks of slowing down the process by taking time and all those things, but there need to come to an end towards that. The madam has just told about the conviction rate. The conviction rate before 2014 was even lesser. So definitely it has improved and a lot of other improvements need to be done, but zero tolerance against corruption will be there. At the same time, I can say the premature retirement of 400 officers, which was done by this government across the country, it was unexpected anywhere in the world. So that way, if any person is corrupt, a premature retirement and all other type of ways by which we can stop corruptions, we are ready to take. And the BJP government as well as our Prime Minister Modi is very clear on this one front, that no one will be let if he is a corrupt person.
Right, that is Rajesh Sharma, BJP spokesperson. Meeta, the question here is that, what does the Congress have to offer in counter? The problem is that the history is against the Congress party when it comes to corruption.
So we spoke about, I think there was a reference made to 2G, 3G scam. Now, it's a fact that the judge who was there made an official statement that for 7 long years I have been waiting in this court for a credible piece of evidence to be furnished, and it was not furnished. In 2014, BJP had released a booklet, said Damadsri, making accusation against Robert Vadra. And 9 years of government, not even a charge sheet had been filed against Robert Vadra. So BJP uses the dismal conviction rate of ED of 0.42%, clearly states that BJP uses this frontals, ED, CPI, income tax, as mere tools to create a public perception. Had there been a real crusader against corruption, why is Himanta Biswa Sharma not arrested? Why was a tweet calling Shubhendu Adhikari a chore when Shubhendu Adhikari was part of TMC was deleted from BJP's official handle? Why has Shubhendu Adhikari been promoted to being the opposition leader in West Bengal Assembly? So you take corrupt people, according to you, your definition, they're corrupt people. In Shubhendu Adhikari's case, there was a video evidence of him taking money on camera. According to you, they are corrupt people. You delete those evidences from your official handle. You take them on and you promote them. You make them opposition leader. You make them chief ministers. And then you claim you're on a crusade against corruption.
Right.
Is it not laughable?
Right. Meeta Chakraborty, stay with us. Rajesh Sharma, stay with us. Pankaj, the issue really is what we have to debate is that how come this becomes a political hot potato whenever there's an election around the corner.
Right.
Clearly, both the parties are at each other's throats, alleging high levels of corruption. But, we discuss this especially now because we are, weeks away from the Karnataka State Assembly elections.
Absolutely, Krishna, and that is the saddest part also. As the saying goes, the two sayings. One, we are public hai, ye sab janti hai, and secondly, hamam mein sab nange hai. When it comes to political corruption, when it comes to political blame games, obviously we have seen all the parties competing with amongst each other, in showing who is more corrupt. The question is, can a political party, as of now, claim that they are corruption-free? Not even BJP. What is happening in Telangana as of now, which we discussed half an hour ago, Krishna, again, there is an alleged involvement of a BJP leader in another corruption case pertaining to the question paper leak. Now, talking about the corruption or the lack of it, or maybe the lack of interest in a way to put the money where it belongs in the development and redevelopment of areas in Karnataka, since Karnataka is going to elections. I remember that contractor who complained to the Prime Minister. Later on, he faced difficulties. Maybe, if I'm not wrong, he did try to commit suicide, or maybe he committed suicide. Only after that, this case came into picture. What is happening with Bangalore, for that matter? The capital city, the pride of India. If you go to other countries, people refer to India as, Bangalore is there. Now, sample Bangalore, the people are reeling under intense pressure there because of the rains, the flooding that happens, the kind of infrastructure that they have. It's a nightmare. And trust me, it is also making international headlines how Bangalore traffic is.
The Silicon Valley of India.
Silicon Valley of India, not trying to move. What about that corruption? What is happening there? BBMP, with all its budget of multi-crore rupees for Bangalore, fails to even provide them public transport, let alone roads for the public.
Imagine the amount of public tax money that would have been collected in a high-value city and state like Karnataka and Bengaluru.
Right.
The amount of salaries that people are making in these technology companies in Bengaluru, the amount of taxes that they're paying, local taxes that they're paying.
Absolutely.
And still, forget the floods. Even without the floods, the traffic situation itself is difficult enough. The development of infrastructure could have been far multitudes better than where it is at this stage. So
that intent is missing, I believe.
Yeah, in that sense, Rajesh Sharma, that's a question to both the political parties. Quick take from you: is there a lack of political will, political intent to completely weed out corruption? Sir, I think you're on mute. Kindly unmute yourself.
BJP always had a intent to do things so that it should be on track. Just now, I can say a 10 step which was planned for decongestion. Just now, our brother spoke to regarding decongestion. Outward ring road, subways, underpasses, and lot other things like using other type of mode of transport and whatever, because there are some restrictions also. The way the hub is created, it was not planned that it will increase to that much extent. Houses are there, but with those things, BJP has planned a 10 step, and those steps are being taken. Slightly we have achieved this decongestion part, and lot more to be done, I can say.
Right,
So
a lot more to be done. Definitely, a lot more to be done. I'm afraid, and with that, we've completely run out of time here in this discussion. Rajesh Sharma, BJP leader, thank you so much for joining us. And Meera Chakraborty, Congress Party spokesperson, thank you so much for being with us on this broadcast on News 9 Live. And with that, it's a wrap here from my side. This is Krishna Kumar signing off. Keep it with News 9.